See, use my laptop real quick.
It still ain't doing it, is it? All right, let me see.
Now we should be live. Hold on. It's a huge delay.
Ooh, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let me welcome everybody back real quick once again because we have some technical difficulties. Much love, peace, and blessings to everybody checking to the video. This your boy Get a Mic. Welcome back to the channel. Gervonta Tank Davis just KO'd and got Frank Martin up out of here after a long competitive fight. And I got the brother Jason on with me one more again, man. Let's give a round of applause for the homie Jason for kicking it with me one time. And man, did you see that happening in this fight, bro? Did you see Gervonta Davis getting him out of here?
I will be lying if I did. Hell no, I ain't see that happening. I was expecting a full 12-round fight. I'll be lying if I say I seen a knockout coming. I didn't.
So the thing I noticed with this fight, bro, is that Gervonta Davis was having some issues with Frank Martin. That's the first thing I noticed, man. His athleticism, he had the height advantage a little bit, reach advantage a little bit, and it was giving Tank what appears to be some problems. But if you notice, bro, whenever they would go to Tank's corner and you hear his coach, it almost seems like they had this thing planned out how they was gonna do it. And it was going as planned. Okay, now Tank took some shots, you know what I'm saying? His face was red, it was all jacked up a little bit, but for the most part, bro, it seemed like Tank's team had everything under control. Now, I know was you going for Frank Martin in this one, or who you was going for in this one?
Nah, I ain't have a dog in the fight.
Oh, you didn't have a dog in the fight in this one? Okay.
Nah, I ain't have a dog.
I was impressed with what I saw from Frank Martin as far as how he got up for this fight. Let me move this blurry thing off you real quick.
Okay.
I was impressed, bro, as far as how he handled his business, but it seems like it was only a matter of time before, things got out of hand.
I think his spirits kind of kicked in on him. Cause I said before, I was saying that Tank was gonna be more patient. That's when I sent you the text. I'm like, I think Tank kind of down 3 rounds, cause the first 3 rounds, Frank was actually putting in work. I'm like, is Tank having a problem with his left hand? Is he showing a little signs of ring rust? He might be a little rusty. So he'll go to the corner, he'll come out still calm. So I'm assuming Tank can get his feet back under. Like, all right, shit, I'm good. I just need a few wake up punches. Shit, start smelling blood in the water, and yeah. Oh shit! You got the knockout on the what to call it.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Of course, we don't want to get in trouble too bad, but you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
I mean, when he hit him, with the left? Let me see. Let me rewind that. It looked like
he hit him with the left to put him on his ass.
Oh yeah. That left hand put him straight out, bro. And the thing is I know that gotta be for Frank Martin and his team. I know that gotta kind of be extremely frustrating, bro. Because I thought they put together a clean performance all the way around. Everything looked good. The athleticism was good. They had the game plan where they was sticking, they was moving, they had put together some good counter punches on Tank. They was bruising up Tank, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, they wasn't able to maintain that throughout the entire fight. And it's like you almost could just feel that eventually, Tank was gonna get him out of there. It's like you can almost feel it, you know what I mean?
But Tank's kind of switched the game plan a little bit because he started being way more aggressive. Because right before that knockout, I like the last 2 rounds. What was that, round 8 he got knocked out on?
I think
because he would walk
8th or the 9th.
What's that?
I'm not sure.
Round 9, because round 7 and 8, if that's round 9.
It was round 8.
Round 8, because round 6 and 7, Tank would just constantly walk him down, and he'll bag him into the corner. I'm like, shit, that's what Tank really want. As soon as he gets you in the corner, it's basically gonna be game over because you ain't gonna have no way to get out of there. And I see Tank start smelling blood and shit. Tank just do what Tank do at that point. They word him out. He got kind of gassed. He stopped being aggressive and shit. Start playing offense the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. I think they had went into this fight with that game plan to put a lot of pressure on Martin and then kind of walk him down and start to turn it up. One of the things I did notice though from Tank's corner, his coach, although they everything was going to plan, you can kind of start to feel the sense of urgency that he was kind of starting to have because these rounds was ticking down kind of fast, bro, and Tank was down on the cards until he started getting aggressive. So I did notice that his corner was trying to get that sense of urgency. Like, hey man, I even heard his coach say, you got to win the rest of these rounds because if not, he could have lost on the cards if he didn't knock him out, man. But
he was behind on the points, and early in the earlier rounds, it was like Tank would try to come back and steal the rounds as the rounds ended. It like Tank would come back the last 20 seconds and trying to get some few punches here and there. But I just think Frank just ended up getting kind of gassed, man. And hold on now, as I'm thinking about it, even the Ryan Garcia fight, he would let Ryan Garcia take control the first half of the fight, the first 5 rounds. Maybe that might be just their game plan.
Yeah, I think so, man. So my thing is, when it comes down to Tank, man, is it safe to say that Tank should be looked at a little bit higher, you know what I'm saying, on that pound for pound list, bro? Because I mean, not only is he a draw where, everybody want to come out to see Tank fight. He has the stars in the seats, you know what I'm saying? He brings out, large attendance, you know what I mean? And
for sure,
every time out, for the most part, he's knocking guys out. He's stopping guys to the body. He's, hitting Leo Santa Cruz with a vicious uppercut that's putting him to sleep. And now he has an opponent who, I mean, a lot of people believe Frank Martin was a little bit too green to be on this stage. However, if you look at the way he got up for this fight and how he put this performance together, man, he almost looked like he belonged in there until the 8th round. You know what I mean? So
kind of do experience kind of kicked in. I mean, shit, how can you train for an aggressive fighter?
Yeah.
That's something you can't train for. But shit, this knockout though. Tank for sure have to be number 1 on pound for pound.
He said number 1.
Nah,
man, you can't be serious.
98% of your fights is knockouts. You 30 fights, and out of 30 fights, 28 of those fights is knockout.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't know if I can put him at number 1.
That's hard. That's hard, man. Like, that's some Mike Tyson shit.
I could say something about him being the number 1, or number 2 behind Canelo. If some people want to put Canelo as one of the biggest draws, but I think when it comes to putting asses in seats and having big events where everybody's tuning in, what I'm saying. I have family members that don't watch boxing that's talking about they trying to get to the Tank fight. So it's one of those situations for me where he's the draw, he's the mini Mike Tyson, knocking guys out. But as far as skill sets, you got guys like Terrence Crawford, guys like Alexander Usyk, who we just saw put hands and feet on Fury. So there's some other guys out there.
Elbows on Fury, ankle meat on Fury.
He said he put ankle meat on him.
I gotta put him at the top. Like, shit, what else can you ask for with Tank? You want the power? I get you the power. You want me to put people in the seats? I can do that. You want to see a knockout? I got you.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have to admit, bro, I was a little bit concerned that Tank might not be able to get the job done within the time, because I mean, you can tell what he was trying to do throughout the fight. He kept walking forward. He kept trying to put pressure. But Frank Martin, he wasn't really dwindling like that, bro. He was kind of staying sharp throughout the fight. Even when he was getting tired, he was still fighting back with some good combos, man. So,
shit, at the same time, it was just a game plan. It probably just a game plan. The stage might have been too big for Buddy. You want to come out hot to prove yourself to everybody that you belong on the stage, and Shit, man, he just got caught. Damn, I don't know what to say on that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this shit to be a knockout. I just can't stop looking at that left hand he just swung his ass with. But Frank got a good left hand. Shit, he was tagging the hell out of him with that left.
Hey, let me ask you this. Right now, we just seen Ryan Garcia take care of business versus Devin Haney.
Devin Haney.
I think Tank is at what, 135, right? Tank is at 135. I think Lomachenko is at 135, right? Did he move up to 140?
I believe Lomachenko move up already.
He moved up. Okay. Because I heard a lot of people saying that they wanna see him in there with Loma, and I wanted to ask you what you think. Do you think?
No.
You think Lomachenko stands a chance versus that knockout power?
Against Ryan or Lomachenko against Tank?
You think Lomachenko stand a chance against Tank?
I'd love to see that shit. Yes, I believe so. I would love to see it. Fuck Lomachenko. I want to see Pitbull again. I would bring that fight up one more time, please. I would love to see that fight again.
Yeah. Pitbull the truth.
Right, Isaac Cruz. Yeah. Shit, I love to see Pitbull and Frank. I love to see that test.
Cause between the Pitbull fight and I know Tank had a good fight with Gamboa a little while ago too.
Mm-hmm.
Between those two fights and this one too, I feel like before the knockout it was pretty tough, man. Those are some of Tank's toughest fights. But if he was to get in there with a guy like Lomachenko, man, I don't think Lomachenko is that type to really tire out like that. You know what I mean? I don't think he's I don't know, bro. He'll probably still knock my ass out on it.
Lomachenko got that Ukraine shit going. Hey, crikey. He ain't playing. That'll be a hell of a fight. I'd love to see it. I hope he call him out or one of them call each other out. I would love to see that fight. Mm-hmm. And I would love to see Pitbull fight Frank. Or Devin Haney and Frank.
Yeah, I don't know. Devin Haney been disappointing me lately, bro. Even with the fight that he had against Lomachenko, I always talk about it. It's like he won that fight.
He didn't win that fight to me. Man, he lost that fucking fight. I don't know. It put some politics going on in that shit.
He won it, but he ain't really win it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Loma should have got the nod, and I feel like Devin Haney, he was getting too cocky. He was pissing a lot of people off, and he's gotten to the point where he started to decline a little bit. Because I feel like when he was on the up and coming, he was showing some good stuff, man. But over time, he declining, bro.
That's that Bill Haney rubbing off on him.
Yeah.
I can't stand his fucking dad. His dad make me hate him. I hate Devin Haney because of his dad. I can't stand that dude. I was happy as shit when Ryan knocked him on his head. I was happy as hell. Like, take that, Bill. Suck ass, man. I can't stand. I hate Bill Haney.
What is it?
I would love to.
I was gonna say, what is it? The arrogancy of Bill Haney? Like, what is it that bothers you about Bill Haney?
The immature of it.
Yeah.
Because if he in an argument, his first go-to is the streets. Like, motherfucker, you like 50, 40 some years old still bragging about the street shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, dude. You living off your son. Hey, I feel like it. Nigga, you living through your son.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you a fucking nobody to me. Like, no, like, we ain't know you. Devin.
How you felt about that co-main event, bro? Like, that boy David Benavidez, man, dude is getting better, bro. Oh my god,
man, this dude like wine, getting better with age. Shit, every fight he looking up, he progressing. Every fight, like, buddy's a troublemaker.
David Benavidez fights. He fights aggressively and he fights angrily, bro. Like, this dude is constantly pushing forward. And even in this fight, bro, he was putting together some hella combinations on Gosdick, bro. He
was taking punches.
Mm-hmm.
Guys would throw him. He like that shit wasn't fading him at all. He just steady coming to you. Damn. Yeah, that's a aggressive motherfucker right there.
It was like, I think this is first fight at 175 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Versus a guy that was a lot older than him. You know what I'm saying? I think
Way
Gervonta
fucking
was
older.
like 37 or something like that. But
that was 10-year difference.
yeah. But the way he handled himself at this weight class, I think, man, it speaks volumes, bro. He had a lot of speed and power at this weight. You know, a lot of people was wondering would it transfer because he's moving up. The guys are a lot bigger. They're a lot more powerful now.
Mm-hmm.
But man, like it almost started to make, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's
Mm-hmm.
starting to show me that it might have something to do with why Canelo Alvarez haven't been trying to get in there with him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody know Canelo ducking people. We all know Canelo. Like I don't know if the him and Terrence Crawford thing true about him ducking. We know Canelo don't want a real fight. He gonna whoop everybody in Europe. Everybody in the Europe side, he gonna whoop everybody ass and probably retire. He don't want a real challenge.
Who, Canelo?
He don't want to fight. Yes. He don't want to fight nobody.
Because for me, it was one of them things where I thought Canelo, I heard a lot of people say Canelo ducking Benavidez, but it was one of them things where I was thinking it was just a financial thing for Canelo, a pride thing, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm starting to think that Canelo just don't want no parts of this guy, bro, because this dude just don't stop. Like, David Benavidez is just a monster for sure, bro. Like,
I was thinking probably what the money wasn't gonna be there. That's how I was thinking. Like how Floyd took so long to fight Pac. If he would have fought him when everybody wanted him to, shit, that was probably like what, 08, 09-ish?
Yeah.
If he would have fought him around that time, they probably would have made nowhere near as much as they made when they fought way later. So I'm thinking it's like, man, we all gonna fight, but we got to wait a few years. So when y'all do fight, it's gonna be a hell of a box office fight.
Right.
I'm thinking it's something like that might be in the making.
Yeah, or it could be something like a torch passing kind of fight where, as Canelo's on his way out, you know what I'm saying, they letting Benavidez step up and take his fan base kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. But
it could be that too.
I know from my vantage point, it looks like Canelo Alvarez would be a little bit sharper than Benavidez as far as like just pure boxing, but I think when you put all things considered, his height advantage, his reach advantage, the fact that he's a pressure fighter, so he's always, we know Canelo like to walk forward, but that's only because, in my opinion, certain fights that he feels like he got the advantage over. Because I feel like when he fought Triple G, he wasn't really walking forward like that the first fight. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of on his back foot moving and boxing, but I think versus a guy like David Benavidez, you would see Canelo, he would have to box, man. He would have to move around. He would have to be on the back foot because I don't see him in there slugging out with a guy like Benavidez, bro.
He's not. It's not. It ain't gonna be a toe-to-toe fight. It's not. He gonna have to bring everything. All the tricks gonna have to come out of bags for Canelo when he fight Benavidez. That fight might be in Saudi Arabia. That dude trying to get all the fights. That fuck around might be his. Now you might be right. That might be his final fight. If Benavidez can hold on, it might be his final fight. Or the last three. Cause it was one of them fights he ended up having I think he end up drawing with Triple G? Was it the first or the second one?
Yeah, it was
the first fight?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he lost that fucking fight.
He did. There was no doubt
he lost that fight. He lost that fight.
Yeah, they saved him on that. But I think when it comes to Canelo, there was a few fights in his past that was a little bit questionable. But hey, it's boxing, man. It happens to everybody. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to figure out, like, where does Benavidez go next? He got a lot of different options at that weight class, man. But, so.
I'm gonna have to look up who all in there. That's a huge ass. He weight class confused. There's so many different fucking divisions.
I just seen, I think a couple weeks ago in Saudi Arabia, I think Dimitri Bivol was pretty much I think he got the stoppage or knocked dude out, and then I mean, there's a couple guys at that division anyway, man. But we don't got to get too deep into that. I know this ain't, a 175 live stream. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Tank on this one, man, because he definitely just got the job done versus Frank Martin in vicious fashion. I was a little concerned for Tank, though, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I knew what the game plan was. I knew what they were trying to do. I was getting kind of skeptical at a certain point whether or not they can actually pull it off. Because them boys running out of time.
I wasn't worried about that. I really wasn't worried. Nah, it's Tank. He gonna let you wear yourself out. Once he smell blood, he just attacks. Mm-hmm. And I believe Frank Martin started getting weared out a little bit. And shit, Tank, they gonna keep pressing forward. And they gonna get you in this corner. I'm just finna get to go to work, and what lands just gonna land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I am impressed by Frank, though. I'm very impressed with Frank. Frank just he's a late bloomer.
Yeah. Let me see.
So you late blooming, you on that level, you gonna show signs of it. You gonna show some signs of it.
Yeah.
But he's impressed with this fight. I give him a lot of credit.
Yeah,
I mean, even get it put on his ass. I give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of opportunities for Frank, man. He's gonna have a lot of opportunities for sure. I think he's still young too, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of opportunities for Frank Martin out there, man, in or around that weight class. So he put up a good showing for himself in front of a big audience, man. So my only thing is where did Frank Martin go wrong at in this thing? You know what I'm saying? From a technical standpoint, you know what I'm saying? How did he find himself getting put in that position, getting knocked out?
I say, once again, experience.
Yeah.
No one ever backed his ass down into a corner consistently. Because Tank kept putting the pressure on him, kept cutting the ring off, and he got put in the corner. You go right, Tank finna run over there and cut you off. You go left, I'm gonna run over here and cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I'm on the podcast, Kim, folks. All right. My bad. And I was saying, you can't train it. You can't train for some shit like that. It's something you're going to have to experience in the ring on your own. And Tank just kept bagging him in the corner that he couldn't get out on. And that's Tank's specialty.
Yeah. I'm thinking if he would have tried to stay in there and slug it out with Tank, could that have been more beneficial for him, though?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I would have to challenge you on that one. And the reason why I say so is because you have to remember when early in the fight, I feel like Frank Martin looked stronger and more powerful, and he was doing more damage early in the fight. So there were certain times he was catching Tank with some shit, and Tank face was getting red, bro. He was, let's say for instance, Frank Martin said, "I'm gonna leave it all out here. I'm not trying to go the distance. I'm about to try to slug it out and get this guy out of here early." You never know, bro, because the dude was powerful early on.
See, that's early. We talking like round 9. Do you still have that power? Do you still have that same energy to go toe to toe?
Yeah.
Because Frank was kind of really patient.
Mm-hmm.
So if we round 9 and you showing signs of you kind of somewhat being kind of gassed out, you already lost.
Mm-hmm.
So you was catching Tank with some good ones. Yeah, you in his boxing, of course, I'm going to get hit. But can you take what I got?
Mm-hmm.
That's you might got me on them.
Because my thing is a battle of the strategies, because we know, and you can tell that Tank Davis was trying to take Frank and them in the deep water, bro. Like, it's like I think everybody watching knew what was going on. But what we also noticed was how powerful Frank Martin was early on. How he was pushing Tank back. He was hitting Tank with combos. You know what I'm saying? He was moving around Tank, turning Tank. It was a lot of stuff he was doing. He kept hitting him with that left hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what if they would have just tried to take it to Tank and just like, you know what, man, we about to just try to get Tank out of here early, bro. I feel like they might have shocked the world if they would have tried to take a chance, you know what I'm saying, instead of trying to go the distance, because that didn't work.
Is that what you really want to do? Try to get Tank out? Like, you really want to come into the deep end and play Tank's game? Like, this nigga name Tank is Tank for a goddamn reason. Like, you sure you built for this?
I don't know. I thought he was built. I thought he was built for it. Possibly could get his ass knocked out, but possibly could end up knocking Tank out too. Because the only reason I say that is because of how powerful he was looking early on, bro. Like, you gotta remember, Frank Martin is not some skinny dude. He's not some out of shape dude. This dude is in some of the best shape you've seen.
Yeah.
And he was moving Tank early on, pushing Tank, hitting Tank with left hooks. Like, bro, if I'm on a big stage, I don't know if I would have said this if I was his coach, you know what I'm saying? That's probably not the proper thing to do. But as a fan, I'm like, bro, he need to go in there and knock Tank out, bro. Like, early on, first 3 rounds, try to get him out of there.
Once again, inexperience. Come here and do that round shit and wear yourself out. I'm gonna bang your ass up round 7. That's innocent. Come here with that rookie shit. Yeah, you green. Yeah, come on, throw all the haymakers. You better hope your ass got that energy. This ain't fight night. You can't just cut the energy down. Nah. Come with that round 3 shit all you want. You can have these early 3 rounds. Yeah, go on, hit me inside my head. It's boxing. I'm supposed to be hit. Yeah, come on with that shit. Once you gas, it's done. It's over. It's over. That's why I like experience. They probably was. He had some good ass 1-2s. Some good ass 1-2 punches coming in there. Shit, Tank was just hold his composure. I'll take that. You hit me in my eye. I'll take that. All right, now I'm pissed off. Now at this point, put a bruise on top of my eye. No, Tank like you a pretty boy anyway. Yeah, I got you in the corner. Yeah, you ain't prepared for this, son. Let me go just go throw some shit and see if I'm gonna hit you with it. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Cause you can see when the thing started to turn, the tide started to turn, and Tank started stepping on the gas, bro. I was like, I see what's about to happen here.
See, and that's why I say he got tired. Cause he wasn't doing all that shit he was doing them early 3 to 4 rounds. He wasn't doing that no more. Tank flipped the switch on him. I like, yeah, come on out here, throw all the punches you want to. You go get tired.
Let me ask you this: do you think Frank Martin used up too much energy, looking good in the first few rounds?
Yes. Once again, okay, it's the same thing. Like, well, they say you came up in basketball. For basketball, for instance, you came up. You know how you got that one dude that's on the bench when he get in the game, he just go full gas because he just so energetic to play. That's the same shit I kind of saw. Yeah, and then you happy here, you want to show everybody that you belong here. Cool. You gonna show that goddamn green for it because it ain't green. You want to come here and throw punches like shit. You just got unlimited stamina. Yeah, it showed. It showed to me.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. Yeah, he was definitely trying to show the world that he was real.
I give him that. He is. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. But damn, he ain't got a chin. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn. What was the punch that dazed him? Was it an uppercut?
I don't know. I was just playing like this little clip I seen on Twitter real quick. I was gonna look.
He's showing up.
It's just the same little clip over and over again. Yeah, it's just
sitting
up there.
It was a punch before that punch that dazed him.
Yeah, I had to go back and look at it though. I know YouTube be kind of playing these videos.
We're gonna have to dissect this and come back and talk about this again.
Yeah, exactly.
Monday or Tuesday.
But he was definitely loading them up though. He was definitely loading them up with some hard shots leading into this knockout. And
he gone. Everybody gone?
Oh, okay. But we about to get up out of here too, bro. It's late. Okay. I ain't gonna stay. I only probably got like 3 minutes left on this thing till I upgrade. But yeah, we definitely gonna get back up with it, man. This was a heck of a fight. Heck of a fight card. I think all the fights on this card is pretty good. I would love to have you back on, man. Let's talk this boxing. I'm gonna probably still be talking some other stuff too, man. But whenever you come on, man, I enjoy talking this boxing with you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy myself on here.
Once again, man, you got the number in the email link. Bye bye, Queen. See you later. You on YouTube. Don't move around. Bye bye. All right. We got later. Love y'all. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, brother. You know I'm always with it.
All right, for
hey,
sure.
Hey, man, the features is free right now. Get it free.
Facts. They free for now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what we gotta do for now.
Free for now, man. Till you blow me up like Mr. Beast, then I'm at the charger then.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Really appreciate everybody for checking to the video. This your boy Get a Mic. I got the homie Jason on. We're gonna get back in here with y'all. Really appreciate everybody for checking in. Much love, peace, blessings, all that good stuff in between.